Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to the Landywood Snooker Club, where it is semi-final time here at the British Women's Open 2026. We're going to be focusing here on the semi-final between Rhian Evans, who's won this tournament a record 6 times, and the world number 1, Bai Lu of China, the current world champion. Two semi-finals going on at the same time here at Landywood. The other one is Hong Kong's On Yi-un against the world number 5, Rebecca Kenner. We'll keep one ear out for that as well, but our focus here on this stream is going to be Rhian Evans against Bai Lu. And we're underway with Rhian Evans breaking. Hope you're settled in on this slightly cold, rainy Sunday afternoon. No better thing to do than watch a good game of snooker, which we're hoping this is going to be, between two top players. It's Rhian Evans who gets the first point on the board. So I'm Shabnam Yunus-Jewell and I'll be here with you this afternoon. We should have some guests jumping on here with me as well soon. We'll keep them a surprise for now. It's a quick start for Rhian Evans, after Bai Lu missed the first red to the middle pocket. It's break over for now. Bai Lu, the two-time world champion, the current world champion, going up against the record 12-time world champion in Rhian Evans. A local here at Landywood. She's from the West Midlands. And he is by now eyeing up the table. A really good break builder. A rising star of the game. Going up against the trailblazer in Rhiannon Evans, of course. She's opened up the reds here. Always looks very comfortable and natural around the table, as you'll see. Rhiannon can sit in a seat for now. And if you're just joining us, this is the semi-final at the British Women's Open here at Landywood. The world number one, the current world champion Bai Yulu, currently at the table. She's facing the 6-time champion here, Rhiannon Evans. You see Bai picking off the reds here quite comfortably. You can see just what a natural player she is, and that's why she's currently dominating the game. Top of the rankings. She's won 4 of the 6 events of the season so far. This is the penultimate one before the World Championships in May, which will take place in China, and she's just missed the black, which means Rhiannon Evans gets a chance to come back to the table in this first frame. Best of 7, so the first of 4 frames will go through to this evening's final, which we will also bring you here. It will be streamed. Thank you for watching along. We started off with 7 groups of players in this tournament. Top 2 seeded players came in at the last 16 stage. And if you can hear some of the hustle and bustle around, we are in the Players' Lounge here at Landywood. And the other semi-final going on between Rebecca Kenner of England and Hong Kong's On Yeong. The winner of that playing the winner of this match between Rhian Evans and Baiyu Liu in tonight's final. But let's see who gets this first frame on the board here. Now the defending champion here at this tournament is On Yi. She's won it for the last 2 years. For Baiyu Liu, it's a special one because this was her first ranking win. She's gone on to win 9 ranking titles. Now this is a second semi-final of the season for Rhian Evans. So she'll be hoping to make it into a final. And aim to win a 7th title here to extend her record. Last time she won here was 2018. Bit of luck there. In goes the red for Baiyu Liu. Maybe she played it like that. nor joy on that green. So Rhiannon Evans comes back to the table. Not the smoothest start to this match for both players, really. Bayulu, the advantage, 54 points on the board there. But these reds are not in easy places now. That doesn't matter because the first frame goes to Bayulu. So we're up and running in this semi-final. Bayulu takes the advantage with the first frame against Rhiannon Evans. And we're off with frame number 2. First one going to the world number 1. If you're just joining us, this is semi-final stage of the Landywood British Women's Open. You're watching Rhian Evans against China's Bai Yulu. On the other table, you can probably hear the snooker balls clinking. Hong Kong's On Yi, who was the defending champion here, taking on the world number 5, Rebecca Kenner, in the other semi-final. The two winners meeting in tonight's final here. Our referee this afternoon for the match is Scotland's Gordon Linton. And I will have some guests joining me shortly. The seat is empty beside me at the moment, but you will hear another voice other than mine. For now, watching Bai Yulu at the table, showing why she is the world number 1. Now, this tournament's a couple of years ago when I had a go on the women's tour. I played in it. And this year there's been a couple of new entries as well. One of them, snooker fan, Kelly Barker. You must have heard Kelly's name around the circuit if you're a snooker fan. She's part of the snooker family. Well, she decided to pick up a cue and start playing and entered this tournament. And she's just sat beside me now, put the headphones on, and is going to join me for a while. So, afternoon, Kelly. How's it been? I don't think we can hear Kelly yet, but let's try now.
Hello, Shabnam. How are you?
Good, thank you. Very good, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And I understand you had your first win at this tournament today.
Yes, it was quite an experience. I came here and thought, well, one win would be incredible. It was probably more than I could have hoped for, really, but really pleased to do that. And wonderful experience being here and being part of it.
Great stuff. Yeah, it's a really nice atmosphere, and it can be a little bit daunting when you first pick up the cue and you know you're being watched and you're playing, but it's also great fun as well, and quite a social event. And now you're here beside me watching this semi-final between two great players of the game, Rhian Evans and Bai Yulu. What have you made of it so far then?
Yes, a nice start for Bai Yulu. She is, like you say, two legends of the game, and what a pleasure to be here watching them. Good start for Bai, and yes, I think she's favourite. But you know, Rhian Evans, you know, you can't say enough good things about her over the years. 12 times world champ, and yeah, this could go all the way.
It definitely has the markings of that. Rhian Evans, of course, she's a trailblazer in this game. One of the most experienced players, probably the most successful and well-known, 12-time world champion. But she's going up against a player of the new generation who is a rising star. And the way we're watching her pot these balls today, she's showing exactly how good she is. And she's in again.
Yeah, she knocks those reds in for fun, doesn't she? I saw how difficult it was myself on these star quality tables, and but yeah, these top players just make it look so easy.
Yeah, she definitely makes it look easy, does Bayulu. And you're right, Kelly, these tables are fast, really good quality, and it's quite a different prospect playing on them. You have to get used to them.
Absolutely. I'm used to club tables more often than not. I do play on star tables occasionally, not often enough though to get to trouble these ladies really. But you know, we'll see how it goes in the future.
Yeah, it's great to see you playing and enjoying a first win here at this tournament. But who will prevail in this match and go through to tonight's final?
Buying a bit of trouble here. Probably looking at the red on the back cushion. Ryan with half a chance now. Should pot this red, you'd think.
Yep, she's looking at it.
Not easy to get out for a colour though, so you could understand if she perhaps doesn't take it.
Yeah, she's going to walk around and assess it before going for it. She decided not to take that.
I think that was the wise choice. By a bit lucky to get down that far the table, I think, after that shot.
The reds are all out in the open. It looks like a very attractive table, if you can pot one.
Yes, pink and black a bit tied up, but with the reds how they are and the blue in the open, then yeah, one maybe good long shot right here from Rianne. If she could find a pot to nothing, maybe get back down the table.
Don't think that worked out quite how she planned it, but she's back up there, safe again. Safe-ish.
Yes, I think safety was the main part of that shot, but a bit unlucky maybe that the red went over the pocket. But unless Bai can get on a colour here, then it's not the easiest chance.
We know what a good long potter she is.
Well, that could have been worse.
Yeah.
Got a pot at the blue there.
Yeah, she'll be looking at that blue. And I've seen her pot those before.
Yeah, she's developed this into a nice chance now. She'll fancy getting 4 or 5 more reds at least.
The black and the pink still tied up, but we'll see what she can make of this chance.
And with a 43-point lead, if she can just mop up the open reds with blues, she'd be over the line, really.
She never looks nervous, does she? She has such a calm demeanour.
No, you'd never know to look at her whether she was winning or losing. And I think that's part of why she's done well on the main tour as well. She's got a good few wins on there, and she never looks flustered. Just plays a natural game, and I think there's only good things ahead for her on the women's tour and the main tour, because I think she's potentially one of the best women we've ever had now, and she's still so young.
Absolutely, she's made people sit up and watch, definitely. She's had 7 centuries this season, which is the most for any female player on this tour. And she'll be looking for more, I think.
She's definitely capable. That shot didn't go to plan though, and bit of a chance for Rianne here. She'll feel lucky she's got back to the table really in this frame. That's a nice safety. Yellow and brown in nice little target area there for snookers and good safeties.
Just to give you an update on the other semi-final on the other table, Hong Kong's Onyi, the defending champion, has taken the first frame against Rebecca Kenner. But our focus is here on the world number 1 Bai Yulu, facing Rianne Evans, 6-time champion here. It's Bai Yulu who's taken the first frame and has the advantage in the second.
Wow. She hit that all wrong. That red shouldn't have been going anywhere near that pocket. And, well, it just shows what can happen at this game, doesn't it?
Luck plays a big part of this game, I think, Kelly.
Absolutely.
You've got to factor it in.
Rhiannon will be cursing her luck with that one because it's probably cost her the frame now. Nice shot with the rest there. She's very good with the rest.
Yes, from what we've seen, yeah. She seems to have the all-round game, really.
Absolutely, you can see why she's done so well on the main tour as well. I think she had that run in the UK Championship last season, I think it was, and I think she was only one game away from the TV stages, lost to Jack Lazowski, and she had a really good couple of wins before that. I think one of them was against Jamie Jones, and she really did play well.
She beat Forica Jabe, Jamie Jones and Scott Donaldson. And she became the first woman to reach that final qualifying round, Kelly, of a Triple Crown event. So, yeah, she only made a debut on the World Women's Circuit in 2023. And she's only 22 years of age now.
This good at 22, it's not fair, is it?
The world is her oyster.
That one didn't go quite as planned, but I don't think Rhiannon will come back to the table now.
No, I think she'll stay in a seat. But, I mean, you never know what can happen in this game, though. It's not...
Keeping it tight and making sure Rhiannon doesn't come back there.
And I think she has decided she's staying in a seat, and it is Bai Yulu who takes that second frame, and she now leads Rhiannon Evans by 2 frames to 0. And in our other semi-final, On Yi, the defending champion, leads Rebecca Kenner by 1 frame. And here we go for frame number 3. And Rhiannon Evans to break here. Thank you very much to Kelly Barker, who's been with me. We may hear from Kelly again shortly. But we've now switched. And I have a new guest. One of the leading British junior players has been here at this tournament. And also a WPBSA coach, Zoe Killington, is sat beside me. Zoe, how have you been enjoying this tournament so far?
Oh, I've been loving it. I've been playing really well. The results haven't shown that, but My Kieran's doing great, and I love this venue. It's a really nice place to be. So yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, Landywood is one of the great snooker clubs of this country. Hosts women's events, also hosts the World Billiards Championships, and right now the semi-finals of this Landywood British Women's Open. And Rhiannon Evans just missed that red to the yellow pocket, which means Bai Yulu comes back in. And two great players that you look up to, probably, Zoe.
Yeah, when I first started, Rianne was on like a big winning streak. It was just airing on you and everything. So both her and on you have always been like the players that I've looked up to. And obviously, Bailu's coming as a junior, and she won both the Junior World Championships and the World Championships the same year. So she's like only a little bit older than I am. So she's someone who I wish I could be, but not that good.
Just have to keep playing, keep practicing. I think she went for the triple there. No. So it's first to 4 frames for victory in this semi-final. Bai Yulu is halfway there. So what will Rhiannon Evans be thinking now, Zoe?
Well, Bailu's has got a higher success rate over Rianne than Rianne does over Bai. So I think Rianne would probably go into this knowing it had been a hard game, and Bai is such a strong player anyway. So you just sort of got to go in and play your own game. She's two-time world champion. She's proven so far that she is like the real deal. So Rianne's just sort of got to take every shot as it comes. And not let Bai in, because as we've seen, Bai can make high breaks.
She's a fierce scorer. As I mentioned earlier, she's got 7 centuries this season already. More than we've seen from any other player on the World Women's Snooker Tour. Now, it's not completely straightforward, this table, but she's having a little look at her options. Still plenty of reds to go at. And on the other table, the defending champion On Yi has made an incredible century. 104 to take a 2-0 lead over Rebecca Kenner. I believe that's the highest break of the tournament so far, Zoe.
Yeah, there is.
Incredible. And we are seeing more and more centuries in the women's game, which just shows how the quality's improving.
Starting to see one nearly every tournament now, which is good for promoting the game. Bai's also an incredible player to watch because every shot is the same. She's a bit robotic, but she's also natural with it.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's as if you asked AI to make a player,
Yeah.
they'd probably make Bai Yulu.
Yeah. She's incredible to watch. I'm not a fan of playing her, but don't mind watching her.
Yeah, when you say she's the same every shot, That's such a compliment and such a hard thing to be, isn't it, in
Yeah.
this game? To keep the stance, keep the focus, the concentration, and there she opens up the reds like that. She's got power as well.
Yeah. Rihanna has to look at this and try and make a break now, because if she lets Bai back in, it could be end of game.
And Rihanna herself will remember how it feels to be dominant in this game.
Yeah, she's had so many years of success that she knows what she's doing as well. She's got so much experience to fall back on. She's won about 70 tournaments in her career.
She has, and 58 of them have been ranking titles. She's definitely been the flag bearer of the women's game. But everyone's got to pass the baton on to the next generation.
Yeah.
She's not giving it up yet. She's
No,
still
she's
great.
still in the semis, so she can still play.
But it is great to see younger players coming through now. Players like yourself, players like Bai. And it must be great to travel the world and play them.
Yeah. It's also great to see we've got a few juniors that have come to this event who are only just starting out. So it's nice to see that like the future is not necessarily the top end. But like there's still girls that are coming through, still playing. Because Thailand have got loads of girls and China have, but it's nice to see we've got a few English girls still interested.
Absolutely. We've held a couple of World Women's Snooker Open days recently. I was part of the first one here at Landywood, where it was great to see new people coming in, young girls coming in to see what snooker's about, having a go, and just being introduced to the game.
Well, one of those girls has played in the junior event this weekend, and she went to Belgium as well, and she made the quarters of the English Championships. So it's just proof that like these girls do turn up. They can win events or win matches and then win events eventually. They've got to start somewhere.
You do. And that's a great story. I hope there's more that are interested. Ariane here being very careful and building that score up, actually. And like you said, Zoe, that's what she needs to do. She needs to stay at the table and not let Bai Yulu back.
No, too many of those reds are potable. And Bai has shown time and time again that she can just make a break when she gets the chance.
She just needs a sniff. So Rianne can't give her one. Now will she go for this long red here? She does, and
Cracking pot, like.
And she's on the pink. I think she knows that she's in a situation where she has to go for it against Bai Yulu.
Yeah. She has to be looking at clearing the table from there. But she will be thinking multiple shots ahead, so she will know how to clear it from here.
If anyone does, it's Rhiannon Evans, a 12-time world champion. And she knows these tables because she's a bit of a local here. From down the road in Dudley. And this is a really good break from Rhiannon Evans now.
Might give her the spark of confidence going into the next frame. And try and make that comeback. It's going 3-0 down is so different to going 2-1 down.
And she should clear up now.
It's fairly simple with all the colours on the spots. She'll have practiced this so much. Switching hands like it's easy.
That's a sign of confidence, isn't it? She's feeling good now. Or she's feeling better. And she'll be feeling much, much better. And Rhiannon Evans pulls one back to go just one behind now. Bayulu leading this semi-final 2-1. But a good break from Rhiannon Evans to get that first frame on the board. Yeah, she looked good there, Zoe.
Yeah, she looked really confident in that break as well. There was none of them until the green where I thought she was missing them. So that'll just help her go into the next frame.
Yeah, like you said, it would be a different match if you go 3-0 down, although that's what happened to On Yi last year. She raced into a 3-0 lead and then was pegged back by Mink Nutcherup. It went to a decider and she prevailed in the end. But yeah, this game is funny. It can go any way.
And Bayulu's won it before, so she also knows what she's doing. As Rhianna's shown after so many dominant years. She can win events.
And we've just switched over to the other semi-final now, where the defending champion On Yi is leading the world number 5 Rebecca Kennett 2-0. And On Yi with a superb century in the last frame, the highest break of the tournament, 104.
Bex is also playing well this weekend. She didn't beat Mink in the quarters 3-1. I believe she had a 74 clearance as well.
Yeah, and she made a century recently against Jimmy White. She was just talking about.
All 4 of these players have proven that they can play, though.
Yeah.
They rank the top 4 for, well, top 5. The 4 of the top 5 for a reason.
And we are back for frame number 4 in this semi-final that we're watching. Thank you to all of you who are watching along with us on the WPBSA YouTube today. Feel free to send us a message and let us know if you're enjoying the coverage and what you're doing at home on this slightly chilly Sunday afternoon. Hope you've got a nice cup of tea or something and are enjoying the snooker. Let us know where you're watching. And let us know if you've got a good snack. I always like a good snooker snack. What's your favourite, Zoe?
Oh, I'm a big fan of crisps. So
Not
anything crisps
You can do that
related.
at home. No crisps in the actual
No.
arenas.
I can't eat while I'm playing. I get too nervous.
Oh, yeah. I like a good cup of tea and a good dunking biscuit. And another great long pot there, but no colour, really.
These pockets are so tight as well. A great long pot.
And if you're just joining us, we are live here from the Landywood Snooker Club for the semi-finals of the British Women's Open. Our focus here on the world number one by Yulu, taking on six-time champion here, Rhian Evans. Bai took the first two frames, but Rhian Evans pulled one back to go just one behind here. First of four makes it through to this evening's final. Just a delicate little nudge there from Bai Yulu to put that cue ball safe.
This is the side of snooker I really like, and it's like who's going to give first? Who's going to let the other one in?
Yeah, the safety exchanges. Do you enjoy being in the thick of them?
Yeah, I prefer safeties and snookers over the brick building because I'm better at them as well.
It's a massive part of the game. You can't get away with it if you're not good at it.
And the foul and miss rule, brilliant. Neither of them can let the other one in here.
So we'll see who slips up first. But it can be fascinating watching these exchanges. Real test of your resilience.
Rhea needs to look at clearing the table now, making a high break. Balls are there for her.
Commentator's curse.
She only left 1 or 2 on though.
Yeah, she's not left that too badly.
No.
Could have been worse.
She's still got the black on there. Bit unlucky to not get past the reds.
Which red is she looking at here to go for? I do like these sort of situations, Zoe.
I mean, I buckle under pressure in these, but when you got someone like Rianne and Bai who they know what they're doing, I love watching them.
Those of you watching along, let us know what you think. Thank you for being with us on this stream this afternoon of this semi-final. I'm Shabnam Yunus Jewell, and I've got Zoe Killington alongside me, player and coach. What made you decide to go into coaching, Zoe?
It's a funny one, really. I went to uni in South Wales, and I'm at Swansea. And when I first went, they wouldn't let me play in the clubs because I was a woman, and I had to argue my way in. And it's very stereotypical, like, oh, there's a young girl in the club, she doesn't know what she's doing, let's try and help her. And they didn't know what they were talking about either. So I just thought, oh, I'll do my coaching badge, because then it's like I've actually got the qualifications to say I know what I'm talking about. And then I started doing the Q zones at like professional events, and I've really enjoyed them. I did the Women's Open Day, and I've just decided that like coaching is something that I'm quite interested in. I'd like to give back. So the future plans is to be like properly go, like after I finish uni, and that properly go into coaching and maybe try and do things like set up kids academies, and just give back to the sport in a way.
Great. So it's those who are younger than you that you'd like to work with.
Yeah, because I started when I was 12, so, and like when I started, I was the youngest by quite a bit. So I like to see when there's like younger girls coming through. Like we had Tallulah this weekend, 13. We've got Elise Scott, who's a regular. She's 14. So I like seeing the fact that there are younger girls still coming through, still competing, and I like to help in a way with like younger girls specifically.
It's great. And what do you think of this table now with Bayulu here?
I think she's proven she can make match-winning breaks before, and I think she's got to be thinking about where to go from here. The red over the bag, and then gets herself in. If she misses one, she's going to leave something on, so she can't really afford to miss.
Yeah, we saw the match high break of 75 from Rhiannon Evans in the last frame.
Might have a new high from Bai here, in fairness.
She's always capable. We've had a century this afternoon on the other table from the defending champion Onyi, who is leading Rebecca Kenner by 2 frames to 0.
She has such incredible ball control. It's like she sort of just picks up with her hand and puts it there.
Yeah, when you see her in this situation, you expect a high break coming.
I'd expect Clearance all near enough from here. If I was Rianne, I don't think I'd be expecting to return to the table.
Yeah.
You could always hope, but
She's great to watch, but it must be tough to be sat in that seat when you're playing against her.
it must be tough knowing there's like nothing she can do. So she's going to go 3-1. She should go 3-1 down.
And then that puts her in control of this match with just one frame to win it.
And there's absolutely no pressure on her then. I've kissed it again.
She misses occasionally, especially when we're talking about her.
She's proven she's not a robot. Now the entire frame switch now is all in Rianne's hands.
It's there for her. She can take it. Couple of spectators around clapping.
This venue is really good for spectators, in fairness. There's a fair few seats within the room. And then just behind it, you can still watch.
It's gone quite quiet in here where we're watching. In the players' lounge, looks like everybody's glued to the screens.
They are such a fascinating pair to watch.
What do you find fascinating about her?
I think it's just because she just knows what to do. Rihanna's got so much like control over a cue ball. In fact, she can switch hands as well. I've tried playing left-handed. It's awful.
Try and do anything left-handed, it's usually awful. Never mind playing snooker. And it's great that we have Rianne Evans working as a pundit now as well, giving all her insight and her experience. Regularly see her on screen, but she's obviously still passionate about the game enough to carry on playing it.
It's great for women's snooker as well.
I mean, she's carried the torch for quite a long time, and it's good to see other players popping up now to do that as well and to share that with her. But she's still probably the most well-known female snooker player ever.
She's just done so much within the sport. I think Mink and Byra are next to have proven that they're like the forces to be reckoned with, but
And it's situations like this where she really shows her experience. When, you know, she's on the back foot, she gets a chance, and here she is now. Maybe looking favourite for this frame now?
I'd say so, yeah. If she pots... What? I was going to say the pink.
She's maybe looking at the black too.
She might be looking at that red goes in the bottom right corner. I'm not sure it does or not. It's probably the sensible shot, in fairness. You can't really afford to let Bai in at this point anyway.
It's 3-0 now in the other semi-final to Onyi from Hong Kong, the defending champion, against Rebecca Kenner. So Onyi there, one frame away from booking her place in the final here at the British Women's Open at Landywood. Here, I think we've still got a little way to go.
Bai has to be so careful with this snooker as well. If she hits it slightly wrong and leaves Rianne in, it'd probably be frame over. And effectively, you've got a best of 3 at that point.
She's got it that time. That'll be a shot that you enjoy, Zoe.
Yeah, I enjoyed. As soon as that was going that way, I knew that was going to be a snooker.
She's done it again.
Just so much control because these tables are faster than like your normal table as well.
Those shots are hard to get them where you want. Get that cue ball where you want it.
Yeah, never mind on a
It's just
kind of heated style table.
the judgment of the shot. And the referee, Gordon Linton, will just reset that table.
Check and see it's a free ball first, and then I think Rianne.
Oh, it is. same shot and got it that time.
She hasn't left it on either.
And Rhian goes back up the table again with the cue ball. And she'll be feeling more in control when it comes to this frame. And now it's her turn. But she can see that red. Now, what do you make of that red over the pocket?
Well, Rianne's got to look at clearing the table. There's should easily pot that.
And those snookers will have really helped her.
It's probably just giving her that extra bit of confidence. Makes the gap smaller between the two. I think that still pots.
There's just a little technical hitch there with the scoring, but it's all fine. We're back. And the red goes in.
She should get up for that yellow, and then it's fairly straightforward from there as well.
And she's trying everything to stay in this match, Rhian Evans. Make it level. But the yellow stays out.
I don't expect Rianne to return to the table from here.
Yulia just given a lifeline here now.
She's been quite fortunate. That was looking like a 2-2.
Yeah, it feels like she's been away from the table for quite a bit of time, but now she's back and has a chance to go 3-1 up now. Should be quite straightforward. Yeah, I think Rhian will be a bit disappointed here because quite some hard work into this frame.
Yeah, she looked favourite, I'd say, for a lot of that. But they're just proving you can't be missing shots at this stage in the tournament.
Not when your opponent is the world at #1 and has her eyes on another ranking title here and another final. And she goes 3-1 up in this semi-final. And that means Bai Yulu is just one frame away now from a spot in the final here at Landywood, the British Women's Open, and a shot at a second title. And we've just switched over to the other match where it looks like the defending champion might be heading through as well. And this would be her third shot at the title. She's won it for the last 2 years running. She's made an incredible 104 break in this match.
Bex can break build though, and she's left Bex in.
And we're back for frame 5 of this semi-final between Bai Yulu and Rhian Evans. Could potentially be the last frame, but we'll see what Rhian Evans has still got to give here.
I mean, she's not going to give up without a fight anyway.
Yeah, Bai Yulu very much the player of the moment right now. She's won 4 out of 5 of the titles on offer, ranking titles on the World Women's Snooker Tour this season. Rhian Evans yet to make a final this season, but she's a prolific winner. Hope you're enjoying watching along this afternoon. I'm Shabnam Yunus-Jewell. I have Zoe Killington beside me, if you're tuning in. And Zoe's a player and a coach. Well, it's been an enjoyable match, Zoe, hasn't it?
Yeah. Rhian's break to come back just shows how good she is. And
we've probably not seen the best of Bai Yulu, but she's doing what's needed to win this match so far.
she's also showing that high breaks doesn't necessarily Mina the best player.
Well, she can certainly make them, given the chance. It's been Rianne with the highest break of the match, 75.
Bit unfortunate on that split. She's got the one into the middle, but she's got a bridge over. These are great to watch as well because you can tell when they're thinking about the shots in advance.
The way she walks around the table and assesses.
It's almost like a good model to look up to when you're starting out, to see that these are thinking about the next 2, 3, 4 shots.
The best players have those minds that do look at the table, assess and think ahead quickly, and she plays quite quickly, doesn't she, Bayulu?
Yeah.
Oh, she looks disappointed at that.
Probably a shot she practices a lot as well. We call them recovery blues. To get you back into your break, but he's giving Rianne a chance.
Bit of a stretch this one, but she might need an extension.
She'll just switch hands as well.
Easy as that.
Makes it look so easy.
I mean, the rest and the extension, they're a skill in themselves, really. That looked quite straightforward there once she'd got the equipment.
She looks fairly comfortable.
Now this is a chance for Rianne Evans now to make something of it.
She's got to take every chance she's got if she's 3-1 down. A revisit could be her last of the tournament when she's playing someone like Bai. She was a bit hampered there.
Yeah, she did look like she wasn't completely comfortable when taking that shot, and sometimes you just go for it, but she might regret that.
Bao was trying to look at getting the black out as well. It's no use being tucked up with a red. End up with another safety exchange here. Except Rian really can't afford to let by in this time.
Yeah, Bai will be hoping to not get into a lengthy exchange here because she wants to get over the line. That's a great long pot there from Rian. Bounced right out of the pocket, that blue.
On a normal table, it probably would have gone in. These pockets, not very forgiving.
No.
Bit of a lucky kiss there. I do like watching Rian play because she is so expressive in her facial features, and you can tell she's really trying to, in this case, work out how to play it so that she doesn't leave buy-in.
She's missed that again.
Bao just keep putting her back, in fairness.
Will she keep going for that same shot because that's the best shot for not leaving Bai on?
Yeah, because if she goes for something into the pack, she doesn't know where she's necessarily knocking them. And there's a few that go there, which she can just tap onto that bottom red. She doesn't leave by anything on. And she'll know that she can't afford to.
Is that looking more promising?
Yeah. She's always better off there missing the reds and the fouls and misses rather than leaving by in. But then again, there she's just showing her experience.
And we go back up the table again.
Expect Rian will go for a similar sort of shot now. I think all by all need is half a chance, and I reckon she'll go for it.
And the applause that you can hear right now is for the defending champion, On Yi, who has beaten Rebecca Kenner 4 frames to 0 to book her place in the final again. So she will defend her title for the 3rd year running. So On Yi, the great win over Rebecca Kenner, goes through to the final. And that's who's waiting for the winner of this match.
But with that fluke, it's looking in Bailu's favour at the moment. Though Rian did have to play a group stage match, or matches. So might be a bit of fatigue coming through.
Yeah, because Bai Yulu and On Yi came in at the last 16 stage yesterday, being the top 2 seeds. And if it is Bai Yulu, well, they've contested a few finals, Bai Yulu and On Yi this season. Bai Yulu has won all of them. So that's 3 finals that Bai Yulu has beaten On Yi this season.
Anya will know that as well, so she'll go away and she'll have time now to get her head together before the final starts. Bailu she'll clear her up from here, or definitely go close.
Rian is hovering to see whether she'll get another chance here, but it's looking more and more unlikely. I think the world number 1 has got that final spot in her eyes now.
There's absolutely no pressure on her to finish this break either.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Zoe, she doesn't show much emotion, does she? But
No.
just gets the job done.
Very expressive off the table, but on the table, she's just so concentrated.
And she's well on her way now. It's looking like we're going to have an Onyi versus Bayulu final this evening here at the Landywood British Women's Open. As the world number one looks to pop the final red on the table. Oh, and she doesn't manage to. It's a big task for Rhiannon Evans here. Five snookers needed. But Rhiannon might have shaken hands, but not yet.
I suppose the red on there's always the free ball, so it gives you an extra 8 points in a way.
And whoever makes it through to the final, well, they won't have long to wait before they contest it, because it takes place about an hour following the conclusion of this match. And Hong Kong's On Yi-eun, who is the defending champion, awaits the winner of this match in that final. It's looking likely to be Bayulu, but it's not quite over yet.
Rhiannon won't give in either. She'll make her work for this.
And if you're watching along, please stay with us, because it's all over here and the players shake hands, and it is the world number one, Bayulu, who beats Rhiannon Evans 4 frames to 1 to make it through to the final of the Landywood British Women's Open, and she will play the defending champion On Yi in just over an hour's time, so please stay with us.